What's up, guys? It's Dan Man, bringing you guys a video for Godforge. The Fateless team has put out a new video releasing some previews for the heroes and the visual effects. So I wanted to kind of just do kind of an overview of their video. Let's take a look. Also, there are some announcements that he does make in the video, so I will make a note of those as they come up. But for everyone that's excited for Godforge, this is a great, deep preview, as the game is still under development, but you can tell they are making some amazing progress. Here we go.
Hey guys, this is Simon from Fateless. Cool video coming up today. We've got some of the work from our VFX team taking us through what some of the abilities are going to look like and feel like in-game for our legendary heroes and epics. Before we get onto that though, I want to talk to you about something very important. You might have seen it from the other content creators that are covering Godforge. Today,
here it is.
To sign up for the beta. We've actually got over 40,000 people signed
40,000 people
when we go live.
Just for the beta.
It's going to be towards the end of May.
So as you seen, he noted, today is the last day to sign up. So I'm going to try and put this video out as fast as possible, but make sure you guys sign up as quick as you can.
Or might be a little bit later. We're actually discussing that this week internally to make sure that we deliver something awesome.
That was also another major note. So originally they had planned and they had made the announcement that it's going to be in May. It's now looking like the end of May, but possibly even later.
To actually play test. There is some stuff going in build.
Yeah, and the map is mostly finished. If you saw in my preview video, you've seen how it looked very basic and bland before, but now they've actually put in the visuals, so it's really coming together. Godforge is close. We can see the Pantheon Hall, the Market, Well of the Divine, Forge of Wayland, special events, passes, explorations, Godforge, battle, inventory, index, heroes, missions, and Simon's covering up some other stuff. Then we got the shop on the top right, giving us a good glimpse of what to expect.
Build.
Here we got the tower, dungeons, arena, bosses, campaign. This is the battle menu. That's pretty cool. I like how the effects in the background turn everything kind of a gloomy red.
Already, like we're
now battle modes, looking like the Ascension dungeons, Forge of Broker, Workshop of Ta,
to flesh out what the
Varag's Horde, and Lair of Fafnir. This is pretty cool.
Dungeons are going to look like for beta and stuff like that. And yeah.
I missed that first one. Shrine of Hercules, Guanyin's Lotus Temple, Forest Glade of Kitsune, and Enwin.
Anyway, all of those systems are going in, but still, we want to make sure that we deliver something awesome for your experience. So yeah, last day today. Following that, there will just be kind of like almost like a reserves list. So we will still have the ability for you guys to sign up in the same way as you're doing right now. Come to fateless.gg, join the beta waitlist. That will basically be replaced by
fateless.gg. Make sure you guys head there. I'll put that link in the description as well.
Almost like a reserve slot if you guys still want to be in the mix. But today's the last day to be in the official one. Want to thank the Patreons as well, so the patrons here all grab themselves some juicy leaks from Chloe and the team here around stuff that's going on in game and in build. As a thank you to everyone that supports us in that way, you can come and join now, either be a member for free or come and join one of the packages and support the team in the build. That's really welcomed. So today, VFX Day, I want to show you some of the stuff the team have been working on, and I guess we're going to start by showing you how things are kind of like concepted out. So we have animations produced by the animation team. Every hero has a basic ability, a core ability, and an ultimate ability. So we basically need to make sure that we understand what they're going to look like. The animation team will then get that work done, and then it's the VFX's team, I guess, ability to then bring that stuff to life and really get the sort of impact. And then basically it's Norbert to throw the sound effects over the top of that and make sure that impact sells well in game.
So this is some conceptual art here. I'm actually going to be releasing a video on Friday. It is planned to show you a little bit behind the scenes of how the heroes are made. Full character creation, from coding their attack abilities, movements. It's a pretty cool video, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that.
So this is like a concept piece for ISIS here. So the concept artist will basically pull together the main points of the ability. So you've got kind of like this build-up phase, You've then got in this instance, like the projection type of phase. We've then got the kind of
This is cool.
selling it, and then ultimately the kind of like the payoff for all of that intense build up. Okay, so that's the way these are kind of like concepted out. Normally 3 or 4 screenshots or thumbnails that are done up for the VFX artist to then work with. So this is how it translates. Not this ability here. We're going to show you a couple of abilities from different heroes. So we've got a basic ability here for Icarus, which has been worked on this week by one of our new members of the team.
Okay, so that is essentially what he's showing you guys here. This is the making of the heroes and their abilities and the special effects.
You're probably thinking here, super easy, right? Very basic work. But let's just slow it down to understand what's actually going on. So firstly, it's a winged hero. So you've got the kind of animation of the wings. How do we make sure we sell that well? It's a bowman, which we're trying to get projectile to the enemy. This is, again, like in terms of the VFX stuff, it's like how do we try and sell that? And then there's just some subtle things that are going on as well in terms of like the flourish behind him, in terms of the sort of impact moment, and again, basic ability. You see here the little feathers that kind of like come off, which is like the sell of it's Icarus shooting the shot.
It's got some extreme
which actually
attention to detail.
Add that refinement to an ability. So Icarus's basic ability there. Let's move on and show you, maybe we'll show you Cyrus's ult.
Oh, this is cool.
Oh, it's actually really good.
I'm going to show you guys a lot more ult animations on Friday, in Friday's video, but the ult animations are pretty sick.
It's really solid. You will find a number of the different content creators that are covering Godforge have got a whole bunch of interesting stuff that they're going to be showing on Friday, by the way.
There we go.
Similar vein to this as well as some other stuff. So make sure you go and check out the other content creators that are covering Godforge, and go and subscribe to their channels as well if you want to be up to date with this stuff. But you can kind of see here, again, we'll slow it down so you can get a feel for it. We've got the sort of build up, the empowerment moment, and this is kind of like a dark ether type of ability. So all of our heroes have got their own kind of like magic types and abilities, which help sell what's going on with this kind of like shadow damage, and then bam, we get the impact moment. So that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at Odin then. So Odin's been in the game,
Odin,
obviously, but he's just kind of been dormant whilst we've been like leveling up.
Can't wait to play with Odin.
The effects and animations and really understanding what we're going to do with him. So we've now got his core ability here, which was done recently.
Look at this. Dude, his skills are so epic.
So bam.
Just love the colors and the visuals.
So he goes in there with his ravens and his wolves in cool Odin fashion. This is absolutely brilliant work from Brian.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Love that. And obviously we're going to have the sound effects that come over the top of this as well from Norbert. And then we've got the Odin ult as well, which has been refined this week as well.
This one is just epic. Seen this one. Nuke.
Again, that kind of build up and then the payoff residual just to get the feel. This one is Ragnarok.
These visual effects are just insane. And it's the colors. Yeah, he just said it. The colors are beautiful. Jesus.
From Brian here. Let's show it one more time.
Great minds think alike, Simon.
Very nice. And the VFX team, they don't just work on abilities. We've also got things like, when you're in the roster screen, that kind of like idle VFX for your heroes, which is really important. We've got things like VFX in the environment. So one of our interns, Ruta, has actually been doing work around destruction. So one of the things we really like about our kind of like idea of our game is that
I haven't seen this yet.
To destroy some of the background in certain
situations. That's cool.
Kind of like working through that. So it's almost like a bit of an Easter egg type feel for when
It's kind of like if you guys have played Hearthstone, the game by Blizzard. This is kind of the same concept that you get to play around with the background animations. This is cool.
It's going to happen. It might be an achievement unlocked when it happens, but we're basically working through the technology to be able to make it happen on structures and also enable it to happen when a certain thing occurs. So this is just like an item. So again, anything that we create in 3D, we've got the ability to
destroy.
This
That's cool.
To it to be able to make it crumble. We're not gonna have it everywhere. It will be a bit over the top, but see up here, pretty cool. Anyway, so we will be able to trigger when those type of things go off. So look, fairly short one for today. We are chugging along and getting everything ready, but we will keep you up to date as ever on the channel. Make sure you join the Discord to get all of the latest info.
Check the description. I will make sure that the Discord link is in there.
Simon from Fateless. I'll see you soon.
Epic. Epic, epic. I really love Fateless logo. So there you go, you guys. A nice glimpse into the visual effects that they got going on with the game coming up. Again, if you're watching this video today, as soon as it's launched, go sign up for the beta if you guys haven't already. Today is the last day. Then you'll just be added to a waiting list. Just a quick recap that they're saying it's going to be for the end of May, possibly a little later. The game's still in development, and I've gotten a lot of good information behind the scenes for things that we're looking forward to, and this game is going to be epic. Stay tuned for Friday's video. I'm going to have a couple that I'm going to be releasing on Friday to give you an even deeper look at the creation of the characters, the abilities, the movements, showcase a couple different characters that are coming to the game, and for one specific character who I know is going to be popular, I have a full character breakdown, including his abilities, stats, powers, everything, an entire character sheet. Really excited to get this stuff out to you guys. Throw this video a like and subscribe if you guys aren't already so you can stay tuned for all my future videos. I appreciate all of you. Stay blessed. I hope you guys have a great night. I'll see you on the next one.